Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among rolling hills, lived a young shepherd named David. David had a flock of sheep that he cared for diligently, but lately, he found himself lacking motivation and enthusiasm for his work. One sunny morning, as David was guiding his sheep to their grazing spot, he noticed a peculiar sight. There, standing majestically on top of a hill, was an old oak tree with branches reaching toward the sky. Curiosity sparked within David, and he decided to venture closer. As he approached the tree, David noticed a group of wise elders gathered beneath its shade, sharing stories and laughter. Intrigued by the conversation, he joined them, hoping to find answers to his dwindling motivation. The eldest of the group, a weathered man with kind eyes, noticed David's disheartened expression and asked, "Young shepherd, what brings you here seeking inspiration?" David hesitated before pouring out his concerns, sharing how the repetitive days had drained his energy and dampened his spirit. He longed for a renewed sense of purpose in his work, the kind of motivation that would make each day feel meaningful. The wise elder nodded and replied softly, "Motivation, my lad, is not an elusive creature to be found. It is a fire that must be nurtured within. To find it, you must reconnect with the reasons why you started in the first place." He continued, "Remember the first time you held a lamb in your arms. Feeling its warmth and vulnerability, recall the joy and satisfaction that arose when you protected them from harm. Your work is not just about tending to the sheep, but also the responsibility of nurturing life itself." David sat there, absorbing the elder's words, feeling a flicker of enthusiasm rekindling within him. He realized that motivation was an external force to be sought after. It was a flame waiting to be reignited from within. From that day forward, David embraced each day with a renewed purpose. He found inspiration in the simple joys of watching the sheep thrive, in the beauty of the natural world that surrounded him, and in the connection he forged with his fellow villagers. He understood that motivation needed constant care and attention, just like tending to his flock. And as long as he held on to the meaningful reasons behind his work, his motivation would remain alive and ever present. And so, David returned to his sheep, Shepherd David, with a newfound spark in his eyes and a heart filled with inspiration. From that moment on, he became an example to others, showing them that motivation lies within, waiting to be discovered and nurtured.